People are never going to change. So this client contacted me and needed a dress in the shortest possible duration. I think it was like 4 days. So I had to deliver. I needed to make it work out. So in today's video, I will be showing you the behind the scenes of this beautiful Northern Kente outfit. So stay tuned. I draft patterns for almost all my projects, especially when it gets to kente. Kente is a kind of fabric that is very, very delicate when you are working around it. And the yards are always limited. It is quite expensive, so it is always best to make sure that colors are coordinating, no excess, no waste, and everything has been utilized. That is what you saw me doing. I was making sure I was doing the additions and stuff like that. Here I was getting the lining for it. And yeah, I use sateen for almost like all my kente linings are sateen that I use. Here, as you can see, I was using the non-woven interface to actually stabilize it. Kente is a fabric that is a Rentoma is woven fabric. So if you don't really take care, by the time you're done with the whole sewing, you have lost like almost everything. So it's always best that you use an interface to actually stabilize it, to reduce it from like fraying, and that is what I do. I actually attach interface to it to make it extremely difficult for it to free. Yeah. But hey, our doors are always open. Kindly do send us a message if you want us to work on your kente or any other works that you want us to do. When it comes to men's sewing, ladies' outfits, we got you. Don't forget to send us a message. But hey, if you're enjoying this video as well, don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe and turn on your notification bell so anytime I upload a new video, you will be notified. Ironing are always important. Ironing is important. It's a key when it comes to this fashion industry. All this sewing, like, is key when you're sewing dresses. Ironing, you can't skip ironing. Like, if you skip ironing, you're missing out. Just make sure whatever you do the ironing. And here I was trying to get the bra cap that would fit her bust, so that I can actually attach it to it. And here I was using her measurements she sent. So actually working. And the cool but funny thing about it is this is a client that isn't actually in a car. So the only thing she did was to send me her. She sent her measurements and the dress size, and also I think she sent her a picture as well. So she said she was 14, but when I looked at her picture, she was not 14. She was like around like 12. So I had to make it work out. Sometimes it's important when when you send us a picture, it makes us get an idea of what we are working on or who we are working it for, right? So it makes you kind of have an idea of the person's size. If she said she was 14, and if I had sewn it in size 14, there would have been like a whole different situation, because when I looked at her picture was actually for someone who is a size 12. So after actually I just stared at the picture, I just asked her quite a couple of questions, and like she answered them, and I was like, oh, okay, so I think you actually here in this category, which is your size 12, is not really 14. So if you actually have anyone asking about your size, it's better you talk about you being size 12 rather than being size 14. So here too I was applying the hem and stuff to make the work look extremely neat and stuff fraying. So after I actually applied the hem and stuff, everything was sewn, right? I sewed it so that it would be firm on it. Yeah, that is what you see me here. But kindly enjoy this video. I will be leaving the tutorials for the beading in the description as well, so that you try to check that one out as well. But don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. So wrapping up on the upper section, the upper borders. So this is why you see me. I'm actually aligning the softness so that it would just, come out as beautiful as it's expected to be. But don't forget to contact me on other social media platforms as well. Kindly, I'll be leaving our Instagram link in the description. Kindly do follow us on IG. I would be very, very, excited and appreciate it a lot if you do that for me. Kindly do that for me. So here I was, relaxingly sewing the soft nets so that I just don't mess anything up. Soft nets are very frugal, so that you just have to be extra careful when dealing with it. So here I was very, very, very intensely, you know. And here in this section was the down section. I'm actually going to be assembling the down section of it. This is the slit. Yes, satin is what I use for my, facing. That's what I use for my facing when it comes to kente. That is what I use all the time. So you see me working on it, and because of the patterns in this kente, I just wanted it to, really work out. I wanted it to be extremely arranged, because when I had this kente, it was, it came in that big strips. It wasn't, smaller ones or anything. It was like in that big section. So I had to, align them and everything. So I had to make sure that, patterns and everything were really aligned. Yeah, zipper installed. Yeah, this is how the top was looking like before I started the beading. But I'll be leaving the tutorials, the link in the description, so that you can have access to the beading tutorials. I use bicons, pearls, and sequins, but I would have a special video for this. I'll be leaving the link in the description so that you can actually have access to it. Yep, yep. So this is how it was all coming into being. Can you see how like the whole thing is really complementing each other? Yes, the upper section too, the soft net beading will also be uploaded. I kind of did it separately because there was a lot of information that had to be shared when it comes to that section. And this is how the whole outfit was looking like. Can you see how the patterns are like? These patterns are given. So these were some of the videos I took before I sent it to her. And when she received it, it was just her size. Like it fitted on her so perfectly. Yep, fitted on her so perfectly, and she was so excited and grateful. I wish I could actually upload a picture, but it was quite like private. I think she was in her room or something. Like I think that's quite private, so I really can't share it here. But she really was excited about it. She just couldn't stop thanking me. Do you see how the tip of the back has that pattern? It's given. This is really given. If you want us to work on your kente, don't forget to actually send us a message on WhatsApp, and don't care. We will deliver. All we will need is your dress size. Even if you're not sure with your dress size, send me your picture. Let me take a look at your picture, ask you a couple of questions, and yes, we will be good to go. This is how the whole thing was looking like. Can you see the crystals and the pearls? This is just given. I don't really know. Like, this is just given. Like, it's given. Thank you very much.